Good morning, Dubai, and happy Wednesday. Today, I am joined again by the one and the only Masa.
Hi, everyone. So happy to be here today.
Well, let's go quickly through our headlines for today. UAE condemns violence against women and girls.
May, aka May's Vault, reveals that she's been diagnosed with breast cancer.
As well, Huda Kattan says Dubai is the land of opportunities.
And Dubai Barbershop offers free services for people of determination.
And later on the show, you need to stay because we are going to be joined by Tayeb, Chlyah, CEO of PrivAE, on like shopping, online shopping. Who doesn't love online
Favorite
shopping?
thing to do, honestly.
Yes, for sure.
And in today's weather report, expect highs of 30 Celsius with humidity around 52%. The forecast indicates sunny conditions throughout the day, but be aware of potential dust storms and light rain expected from Wednesday to Friday. Rainy day, so excited.
Finally, I'm very excited for the rain, but something that kind of like caught my eye.
Okay.
I saw this on Instagram and it received backlash. So models were put in a shop and they were walking on a treadmill to showcase the clothes. Now, some people were like, this is very like not really nice. And some other people were like, that's their job and that's what they do either way when they are on the runway.
Let's be honest, we know that models get paid by the hour. So as if they're walking by the hour on the runway, why would it matter if they're walking by the hour in front of a store? They're walking on a treadmill, just consider it as like a sport. If they're doing it throughout the whole day for 10 hours, then it can become unethical, like not really moral. But if they're doing it for an hour it stops, honestly, because it's like doing a sport. This is what we do at the gym.
Yes, look, that is right. However, if you want to think about it, like they are at a store and maybe the setting of the store and people are passing by and stopping and taking pictures, that is kind of like, I wouldn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, if I was a model, like, I mean, I'm not a model, but if I was a model and I am said or told to be at a store, walking on a treadmill and changing clothes I don't know how often do they change the clothes.
I think they do it in shifts, like, because the models are changing. But if you think about it in a marketing way,
It's a very smart marketing
It's so
technique.
smart
It's a very smart marketing technique.
If I pass by a store and there are real life mannequins, I wouldn't real life mannequins, real life models walking in front of a store, I'm definitely walking inside the store. Definitely will be checking it out because this is so cool, in my opinion.
I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, I wouldn't really like it. I'd rather have them actually put plastic mannequins with different body sizes rather than a real life mannequin that's like walking and people are like staring at the model. I don't know, that's my opinion.
But if you're, I think they're doing it in shifts, you know, like
yeah, probably, but I don't know. I just like don't like it, and it was like a mixed bag of opinions. So if you guys, I want to actually know your opinion. Do you guys think this is okay or is it not okay? I don't know. Let us know. But let's jump to our first story of the day. So the UAE condemns violence against women and girls. In a powerful statement marking the 25th anniversary of the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, the UAE's permanent representative to the United Nations, Mohammed Al-Bushbab, has strongly condemned all forms of violence against women and girls. Now, his remarks came as part of the global effort to raise awareness and promote action against gender-based violence.
Abu Shahab emphasized the importance of safeguarding women and girls through financial independence, combating online threats, and creating strong gender-responsive institutions. He stated that these measures are key to building a safer and more equitable world. Abu Shahab highlighted the UAE's commitment to combating human trafficking, particularly in cases where women and girls are disproportionately affected.
Now, the UAE representative also stressed the need for accountability, saying perpetrators of violence against women and girls must be held accountable so that we can end impunity. Now, Abu Shahab urged global leaders to unite and take stronger action to address the ongoing challenges faced by women and girls.
What a really nice initiative, honestly.
I love that because I love when he said that we need to teach girls that they need to be financially independent because a lot of women or young girls, I want to say, I don't want to say women, get married at a very young age, right? And then you often see that they get controlled or abused because of their lack of financial independence, and then the girl or the woman will feel like she is dependent on her husband, and then therefore she cannot really leave. And as well, we have seen a lot of violence held against women with
100%.
the war that has been happening and the genocide that has been happening as well in Gaza.
And I'm telling you, and I think it's really important that the leaders and the government takes a stance in this and imposing a little bit stronger rules and regulations, guidelines, and related to whatever financial independence, to not decrease the marriage age, to promote education for women, like if they're having abuse or violence at home, it needs to have stronger rules, stronger imposed consequences for those actions.
100%. And the moment a woman knows that she has a support system that's defending her back, she will for sure stand up in case anything happens. And I think this initiative is beautiful and it's powerful. But let's jump to our next story.
So Huda says that Dubai is the land of opportunities. Deputy Huda Kattan recently declared that Dubai is the true land of opportunity, speaking at the Global Women's Forum at Souq Medina, which took place yesterday and continues today. She stated that America is not the land of opportunity.
Well, her words were met with overwhelming applause as she credited Dubai's inspiring leadership for fostering a space where she could try and be herself.
Huda concluded by saying, "You fit in Dubai." So do you fit in Dubai?
Of course I do. Look, as we said before, right? We know that Dubai is the land of opportunities. My father has told me that multiple times. Everyone says that, right?
Yeah.
Literally, like, if you know how to use Dubai to your own benefit, just like how Dubai keeps on growing, you will for sure succeed and grow in Dubai.
Maybe we need to change Frank Sinatra's song, New York into Dubai.
I love that. So guys, maybe we should actually have Masa be a singer and sign up Masa for Arab's Got Talent. Ali Jabir, if you're watching this, please.
According to Huda Kattan,
exactly.
America is not the land of opportunity. Sorry. Okay, well, and Frank Sinatra says New York is, but now we're saying it's Dubai.
Yeah, well, I actually do agree with you, to be honest with you. Huda, I agree with you, and I as well do agree with Masa's singing career, blooming one day, for sure. But Dubai, we know that for sure. It's like, with Dubai, the main thing that you need to do, you need to have ambition, you need to have...
You have to work hard.
You need to work hard, and you need to as well not give up. Right? Because when we look at the ladies and businesswomen making it in the field, or not even in the not only in business, in all fields, when we see women making it, we think that they have, as we say in Arabic, wasta.
Yeah.
Or as we say, connections as well, right?
Yeah.
Or it's by luck. But it's not, but it's neither. It's neither. It's hard work, persistence, and resilience.
And alhamdulillah, by the way, I think we live here in this country where we're treated really, really equally. It's one of the top countries in treating women and men equally in the workplace. So it's literally 50-50. So we need to take opportunity of that. So it's also on your part to do and taking the effort and taking the initiative to work hard to reach your goals, because this land really gives you everything that you want. You want to open a business? It's tax-free, it's easy, you have everything accessible. You want to work, I don't know, in whatever field, just work hard, make yourself a little bit more exposed, and you'll be able to get it, because everything here is open. This land is really alive.
Exactly, and there are a lot of chances, you know what I mean? Like, one door closes and another opens in Dubai. And the point being is, if you get a chance, you can take it, but it's up to you. Are you going to water it and let it grow, or are you going to kill it? So
it's all depending on you, honestly. You and your effort, because we all can make it, I think.
Yes, hopefully. Let's jump to our next story.
So my beloved influencer, celebrated for her humor, recently opened up about her breast cancer diagnosis on social media.
Well, known for her hilarious content, often featuring her Egyptian mom, which resonates with Arabs everywhere, and I love her content. Now, Mace had been sharing TikToks without her usual wigs, sparking concern among fans.
May shared that she has been getting a lot of comments. Some of them were mean before she told her followers that she is sick, but for people not to worry, and the response has been overwhelming, with love, support pouring from all of her followers, and we're really here for it.
You know, when I saw the video, I initially saw a TikTok of her. She shaved her head right?
Haram.
And I thought like maybe she is like she did that with another TikToker who was like, oh yeah, if you ever are going through anything, do not shave your head. And when I saw that, I thought maybe she was going through something.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of her before she announced that she's been diagnosed with breast cancer. I saw a lot of her videos where she tried to cover her head, and a lot of comments were really mean, and people were pressuring her to speak up.
That's true.
Just give her her space, give her her time, and she like eventually she did speak up. But I think people were a bit too rude in that manner. Like, if you can tell that someone is going through something, just leave them alone, give them their space until they open up about it.
I agree with you. That's true, and and then later on, she came up with the video of her announcing that she is actually diagnosed with breast
alhamdulillah,
cancer.
she did say that her body is recovering really well.
Yes.
So, like, this is good news. So, really, we wish her
the thing being is how the internet and social media is brutal.
Yeah, that's
it really is brutal. We have seen. It's not only her story. We see a lot of content creators who go through a lot because like we do tend to forget that they're human, that they go through a lot and that they have their own bag and their own share of life problems. And then later on they are forced to share it with the people because they don't want the wrong image to be portrayed.
And like coming from May, because we're always used to her like funny humor, her funny comments. So I know really we wish her a really fast recovery. And alhamdulillah, like she's saying that her body is recovering. That's really such good news. And I think we need to urge all people to really be careful what you comment and do not pressure people to talk about and open up about anything.
Agreed.
So this is a PSA.
PSA, do not at all.
Do not pressure people to speak. If you see that someone is going through something, just give them their space. Do not write a lot of comments. Do not bombard them with messages.
Agreed. And by the way, even after her announcing that she actually was diagnosed with breast cancer, she still had that light heart energy.
Yeah, she did. Honestly,
she like she did not really like go like, oh yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I want to sit by myself. She
still had her light-hearted energy. Yeah, because it's May.
Exactly. We love her, and I love her content, and I love her mom as well. But let's take a short break because the Lovin Dubai newsletter has got a major refresh. So if you love social media but would still like your daily dose of news fresh to your inbox every day, you can subscribe now to the Lovin Dubai newsletter.
You'll find the sign-up link at our link in bio on Instagram.
Well, now let's jump to a very humanitarian story that is very dear to my heart. So Dubai Barbershop offers free services for people of determination. A local barbershop is making a significant impact in the community by offering free services to people of determination. Now, the newly opened barbershop, which has quickly gained attention for its generous gesture.
It was discovered by a resident who noticed something unusual. Upon seeing the 80 charges for his services, the resident realized that the barbershop is offering these services free of charge for people of determination.
I love that. When I read the story, I was like, we know that there are a lot of nice people and humanitarian people, but to have that, it's very cute.
Because we're in the city of tolerance.
And tolerance, and kindness, and all things. And I mean, this is why His Highness Sheikh Hamad bin Rashid came up with this, because like tolerance, acceptance, and kindness.
And you see a lot of workplaces and offices also offer jobs for people of determination. We do not shun them out because they're normal people.
They are, they are. They really are.
Never shun them out because it actually makes their case much worse. But you have to treat them normally. You have to treat them like normal human beings. They can get to work. They can communicate like normal people. They can be around you. They can socialize. So never shun them out.
I agree with you because, as you said, some people, the people who have like those special needs, they sickness or disease, they in their minds like it does not control them. Right. And in their minds like I have that, but it does not control me. And even if you as a person who maybe have like something, you're normal. Even if you see that it does control them, you should not allow that to you.
My cousins actually of people of determination, and they have this purest and sweetest soul, honestly. Really.
Agreed. So. Well, now you need to stay tuned because after this short break, we are going to be joined by Tayeb Chlyah, CEO of PrivAE, on revolutionizing online shopping in the UAE. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today's guest is Tayeb, Chlyah, co-founder and CEO of PrivAE, a unique platform bringing private sales to the UAE market. We are so excited because Tayeb's journey as an entrepreneur has been shaped by his vision to create a fresh approach to online shopping. He'll be sharing his experiences, the challenges of starting a new business, and of course how PrivAE is making its market in the UAE. So welcome to the show and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. It's really an honor.
Yes, of course. So we just wanted to ask you, what sparked the idea of PrivAE?
Actually, it's our third year here in Dubai, and before we lived for a decade in France. And back in France with my wife, we were really huge users of private sales platform. Actually, there in Europe, it's pretty known. It's one of the best platforms that the biggest one was the sixth preferred shop e-commerce shop in France for 6 consecutive years. So it's pretty popular. But when we came here, we were really surprised not to find such kind of platform. So we found a gap and we say, why not? Let's act on it and create our own.
So what exactly does it offer then?
Okay, so PrivAE, it's from its name, it's Priv, which means private, and UAE, from where it was born. So basically, it's a private sales platform, as you explained it already. But what does it mean exactly? Basically, you can consider it as an online pop-up shop. A pop-up shop where you will see the brands will be promoted in our platform with each one with huge banner for limited time. So it's based on 3 pillars: limited time sales, typically 1 week. Limited stock, and most importantly, huge discounts, up to 70 to 80% depending on brands. So basically, it's the combination of all 3 will trigger the FOMO effect, fear of missing out, and the people will act on it. And
you're targeting me like I have that.
Well, I want to ask, away from the sales and away from the shopping and everything, you are launching on National Day. Why? Like, why is that significant for her?
Actually, to be totally honest, we wanted to be ready first before launching. So the idea behind it is to ensure that we are fully ready and prepared. And also we wanted to make sure that we are marketing, because we are launching on UAE, so we want to really to make an impact.
But because of that, raises a question in my head that you are raising it's going to be launched in the UAE and it's going to be launched on National Day. So what are the brands that you are going to be collaborating with, and specifically, are you going to be collaborating with UAE brands?
Yes, so we have a diverse range of brands across several categories. Most of them are UAE based, but all of them are from the region. We have, as you can see, we have a lot of brands from fashion. We have Omni the Label, which is it's a Qatari brand, which is blending European and Arabic influences. We have Q, it's focusing on sustainable and design-forward handbags, which are made. It's an Emirati brand, but the handbags are made in Lebanon. We have Loire, which is an Emirati-born brand, offering abayas that merge traditional and modern styles. In beauty, we have Matia Natural, which is a green beauty brand with plant-based Moroccan ingredients with using bamboo packaging, again for sustainability. And we have Navy by Nature. We're using natural, sustainable products for effective self-care products. In wellness, we have Fit Dose, which offering premium active wear products, One Shot for clean electrolyte drinks, and Health Nation offering healthy snack and beverage. So as you can see, and most of the brands, they're all offering sustainable products using sustainable ingredients and promoting well-being.
And for example, if there's a young Emirati entrepreneur that wants to start it in the business, in the economy, basically, so does the PrivAE offer them a space to provide their services?
Of course. Actually, the most important thing to keep in mind in PrivAE is it's limited time. So it's not like other marketplaces where once you put your products, they will be there forever. They will be there only for 1 week. And we will have a lot of brands. So any brand is welcome to be part of our partnership.
And different brands can be able to offer their services there.
Yes,
so
of
it
course.
keeps changing every week.
Yes, it's every week we'll have completely two to three or even more brands, and it's in all categories.
Yeah.
Well, launching a business, of course, in the UAE is not easy, right? So what are the challenges that you faced while you were launching your business here in the UAE?
Yeah, actually, the UAE is a land of opportunities. There is a lot of opportunities.
We were just talking about the story, actually.
However, actually, the difficulties that we faced is not really related to the business in UAE, but it's about the innovation that we are bringing to the market, because private sales platforms are not well known here. Actually, they are not known here, which is coming from Europe. It's kind of weird because we are talking about a concept that exists 20 years ago. It was the biggest challenge that we faced is convincing brands to join us. And even when, because they don't know about the concept, and even when we explain the concept, most of them are really amazed about the concept. But they say, I don't want to be one of the first. But we've been able to convince a lot of brands, and hopefully with that, a lot of other brands will have the courage to post on our platform.
So how can it address the needs of the consumers in the UAE?
Yeah, so for the consumers, actually, it's the most important thing is that they don't not need to wait for seasonal sales, Black Friday, summer, winter sales, etc.
And all year round sale. That's
They will have access to best deals all year round, and in the marketplaces there is so many offers. You don't know which one are really real, and you don't know if the prices are the real one, the original prices. Sometimes they put higher prices, etc. So the customers is pretty lost. With our platform, we can ensure the customers that they will have the best deals. So when they see a brand, they will know that they won't find any other discount like this. And it's time limited, so it's they need to act on it. And also, it's the best way to discover new brands, brands that they might not know otherwise, and it will also be the perfect opportunity for them to access premium brands that usually maybe it not fit their budget.
Yeah, it could be maybe having more of local brands. What are some of the most prominent local brands that you actually have gotten in contact with? Because the National Day is coming up and your business is going to be launched on that specific day.
Yeah, so as I presented before, it's the brands like Machia Natural, Only the Label, Q, Uluwar, etc. I'm pretty excited with all the brands that we have.
So your brand is not limited only for luxury, basically, right?
No.
It's open for all price ranges. So
exactly.
No one can argue that it's very an exclusive brand. It's an inclusive brand, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here and for the amazing business, and we wish you the best of luck because it is going to be launched on the UAE National Day.
Thanks a lot. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Masa, for joining me.
Thank you.
And thank you, everyone, for joining us on the show. Tomorrow we are going to go live, same time, same place. Bye-bye.